3 years ago, I was at an academy. It was called Junior Academy, and it was kind of a boot camp for 1 week. You would choose a class like philosophy or arts. I went into philosophy, and you'd be in a room with 10 different people. Throughout the week, in the first 2 days, I saw a girl that was sitting next to me in my class, which I found damn attractive. Like she had the brown hair, the brown eyes, and just a really nice face. The whole time, I was quite afraid to talk to her. But the bigger thing going through my mind was actually the talk we had at the end of our philosophy class. Because everybody in that class had to make a proper two-side speech to present in front of 100 people. The whole time this was going through my head. But I also had this fear of talking to the girl which was next to me. In the evenings there were some activities. I was playing D&D the first time. She was also there for some funny reason. After the class ended, because we had different housings, I walked her back to her housing. She was really grateful and sweet for that. And I even got my first hug from a girl during that time. The next day, I have the balls to approach her. The next day, with her going through my mind, also with the speech that I have to write in 1 day and have to finish in 2 days. And I just think, fuck it. If this girl is going through my mind the whole time and kind of interrupts my working flow for the speech that I have to deliver on, I might just get her out of my head. So the next day, I knock on her door. She opens. I ask if I can go inside, and she says yeah. So we sit down on the bed. We have this nice, wholesome time where she actually plays the flute for me because I was invested into that. But after the flute, I made my proposal that I actually liked her. And it was in that moment where fear just faded, regardless of her response to that. After having told her this and spending like 20 more minutes in her room, I go back to think about the speech I'm going to write, what it will be or what it will be about. But I'm still fucking scared, but at least now I have the full focus on the speech. So I go back to the main hall, write a bit. The girl is fucking pissed at me for some reason the next day, I don't know why. But I'm writing down the speech. Guess, just guess how I delivered it on the day that we were supposed to give it to all of the strangers. I completely fucked up. But in the moment, it was so fucking nice to just speak. And of course, I stuttered. Of course, my language was like weirdly, I was doing the hand signals quite weirdly. But the fear just went away completely. So, from this story, I want you to take that you do not kill fears by working your way around them. Like spending, for example, me having spent more time with the girl, not actually going to the point where I say, I like you. Just going around till maybe I'm in her friend zone, maybe we spend some more time. Instead, you just need to face the fears that you have, the things you don't want to do, face on. Like, for example, you've done presentations in school and you fucking hated them as well because you have to stand there like you don't know how to stand. Do you put your hands like in front, or can you actually hold with both your hands the paper but you still kind of shake? You are fearful in these scenarios. I know this because I've been there. So, the advice that I want to give to you is that you have to get excited for the things that you are going to do. This means, imagine we went to school really wanting to do that presentation, really wanting to perform on it, to show our friends that we outworked them. Wouldn't that be fucking great if we just stood there fully confident in the thing we were supposed to do? Because then, if we have this confidence and we are excited for what we are going to do, what we are doing right now, then we are present. And we are also, with presence, you can work through the fears. It's like a black figure is in front of you, the fear, right? But you just need to give it one punch and then it just disappears. But we are afraid to punch because we don't know what's coming back. If it's a kick or a hook, right? So, nothing will come back. It's like the biggest thing to take away. Your fears are only the barrier you have made for yourself, like a battery. So if you just pierce through with heart, with honesty, with confidence that the other side is going to be so much better than this black fucking wall, then you've already won. Because now, imagine you work through your fears of approaching girls, telling them you like them. Because I know you're in the friend zone right now with this girl. You haven't talked to her. She's been talking to some guys you don't even like that. You kind of get offended, but you stay still like, yeah, okay, she's my friend, and maybe sometime she will actually see me. Just talk to her already. Because either way you win. It's always with these scenarios. Either way you win. Either you destroy the fear and get the positive outcome, the date with the girl, for example, or it will be a negative outcome. But you still broke that fear, and after you're going to approach similar situations, you're not going to be as fearful as you were. So just think about that. Still, if you were fucking up, talking to the girl, fidgeting around, not even having eye contact during the conversation with her, you'd still win for some reason because you just worked through your fear. The next time you talk to the pretty girl that you want to spend more time with, that you want to date, you can just tell her straight on, hey, I really find you attractive. Can I have your WhatsApp? And after that, you get so much freedom through that, and it's incredible. So fucking incredible and baffling that guys like us often just try to hide from the things, from the uncomfortable situations. What have we become? Like, there were some military guys 50 years ago which wanted to go to the military, which wanted to fight in war. Of course, these people were also not healthy because there was this giant mass of propaganda from not raising your children right during that time, which is completely toxic. But still, they were probably fearful, but they were also excited to break through. Like, through their fears, maybe. Probably even more through the enemy barriers. But we want to get to that excitement as well. The first time you've played a video game, you were scared when facing the first enemy, probably. Like, I remember in Fortnite, my first game of Fortnite, I hid away the whole time. I hid away the whole time and I didn't even win. Like, camping in the bushes, hiding behind trees, seeing no enemies whatsoever. But I still lost. Now, it's funny, right? 1 year later, I went full on aggro testosterone mode. I was still 12, but it doesn't matter. I went full on the enemies. I dropped like 10 kills consistently every game. And I won. I didn't win by hiding away. You have to pick away, like, to win. You're not even risking anything. If the girl, so for example, right, with the girl, if the girl says no, okay, you've got your head a bit clearer now. Clearer, and you have more focus. You can move on to the next girl you find attractive. That's a win. So the next time you find yourself kind of constrained, open your heart. And I mean this literally. So you gotta adjust your posture. Because oftentimes when we are in an uncomfortable situation, we don't breathe as deep into the belly. Like, do this right now because you feel quite comfortable with me talking to you the whole time. It's like you sit on your chair, and then you go down with your breath into your belly, not your chest up here. So, if you want to practice this, this will feel weird in the beginning, like you can't even breathe down there, but after getting to the under, like the down chest area, that's where you win. Then you stand in front of the mirror and try to breathe even deeper while keeping your shoulders at the same height so they don't move. Like it's breathing deep. Simple meditation. Also, put your shoulders to the back and have this line in front of you so it's kind of going from your forehead down to your chest, down to your dick. Which is kind of rude, right? But you have to have this open line. So you're not as constrained anymore. You feel stronger by just doing this. And then you have the balls to just punch your fear. Like as cringe as this sounds, you can just bulldoze this situation that you've got. You'll feel nervous, of course. Your body doesn't want to do the thing you're about to do. But this doesn't hinder you. You gotta control your body to just walk a few steps to the girl and then open your mouth, or to the podium where you're going to hold your speech and open your mouth. Try to gaslight yourself to sound happy and confident, to get the energy of the moment out into your words, into your speech like I'm doing right now. And then you're going to have so much more impact in everything you're going to do. Because most situations in our teenage life, which means something, are uncomfortable. They are quite hard. The easy things are not worth doing because everybody could do them. And I've just given you the recipe to make the hard things easy. Now, you will see your advantage that you have to 90% of guys going to your school right now. Because imagine your whole class of the boys, right? How many of them would talk to the most beautiful girl if they saw her? Probably like one or two. So many guys wouldn't, you know this, many guys don't even have the heart, the courage in themselves to change their lives by just hopping over one barrier. And I really hope this video now has given you the energy to do this and the motivation. Like, please, if you have the girl, like I know you do, talk to her. Or even if you have a girlfriend, like you've got a problem right now, then talk to her about this. It's not just hiding away. Hiding away only gets you killed like in Fortnite. You don't win. Like you gotta get the last kill to actually win. It's like a 1v1 situation in the end. And then you also can't hide. You have to shoot the fucker in the head to get the victory royale. Like the Fortnite references is so cringe, but they just work right now, right? So I really hope that you don't sit on your lame ass anymore. Get out there. If you want me to speak some courage into your heart before you actually go to talk to the girl, there's a link in the description right now, which will only be there for like 3 more weeks. And after that, it will cost 45 euros. So you can have half an hour coaching with me, like a call where we are just face to face. And we speak about your problems, how we can solve them. To work through your fears, for example, in regard to this video. So if this video has given you value, please subscribe to this channel and also give it a like to push this out to your brothers. Again, you got this. So stand up and get to work.